hands, the actuators, the muscles of your hand are almost overwhelmingly in your forearm.
What if robots could move, feel, and function like humans? Meet Clone Alpha, a revolutionary AI-powered humanoid with water-driven synthetic muscles designed to mimic human anatomy with eerie precision. Unlike traditional robots, it boasts fluid, lifelike movements and groundbreaking biomimetic technology. Whether it's delicate tasks or heavy lifting, Clone Alpha is redefining what humanoid robots can achieve. Could this be the dawn of synthetic humans living among us? Prepare to witness the future of robotics like never before. Biomimetic design. Biomimetic design is revolutionizing the way robots are built, taking inspiration directly from nature to create machines that function like living beings. At the forefront of this innovation is Clone Alpha, a humanoid robot developed by Clone Robotics, which uses groundbreaking biomimetic technology to closely mimic human anatomy and movement. Unlike traditional robots powered by motors and rigid actuators, Clone Alpha operates with synthetic muscles, hydraulic pumps, and advanced sensors. This makes its movements more lifelike and precise, setting a new benchmark for humanoid robotics. The key to Clone Alpha's fluidity lies in its myofiber technology, synthetic muscles that function remarkably like human muscles. These muscles contract and relax just like ours, allowing for movements that are smooth and natural. What makes them even more impressive is their strength and efficiency. For instance, just 3 grams of these artificial muscles can lift 2.2 pounds, and they can contract to 30% of their original length in milliseconds. Despite being lightweight, they are incredibly powerful, enabling Clone Alpha to perform tasks with both finesse and strength. Another major innovation is Clone Alpha's hydraulic system, which acts like a human circulatory system. Instead of relying on noisy pneumatic systems, Clone Robotics developed a compact and efficient hydraulic pump that circulates water through the robot's synthetic muscles. This system produces quieter and smoother movements without the clunky vibrations often seen in other robots. The hydraulic system's efficiency allows Clone Alpha to operate continuously, powering up to 40 muscles at a time while consuming minimal energy. This design not only enhances performance, but also makes the robot more adaptable for various tasks. Additionally, Clone Alpha's nervous system is a marvel of engineering. With 70 inertial sensors and 320 pressure sensors, the robot can respond to its environment in real time, enabling precise and dynamic movements. It uses NVIDIA's Jetson Thor GPU to process visual and proprioceptive data, allowing it to understand the position of its limbs in space, much like a human brain. This advanced system gives Clone Alpha unparalleled dexterity and the capability to learn and adapt to new tasks. Biomimetic design like that of Clone Alpha is closing the gap between humans and robots. By replicating the intricacies of human anatomy and movement, this technology is paving the way for robots that can seamlessly integrate into our daily lives, whether in healthcare, manufacturing, or even as household assistants. Hydraulic system. The hydraulic system in Clone Alpha is one of the most innovative features, setting it apart from traditional robots. Unlike robots that rely on pneumatic systems or electric motors, Clone Alpha uses a hydraulic pump system that mimics the functionality of a human heart. This groundbreaking design not only makes the robot more efficient, but also allows it to replicate human-like movements with an impressive level of precision and fluidity. At the core of the hydraulic system is a 500-watt hydraulic pump, which circulates fluid through the robot's vascular system. This setup powers its synthetic muscles, enabling smooth, lifelike motions. The system also incorporates aquajet valve technology, which controls the flow of hydraulic fluid through a complex network of valves. This ensures that every movement is precise and well coordinated, whether it's a delicate motion like picking up a fragile object or a powerful action like lifting a heavy load. One of the biggest advantages of using hydraulics over traditional pneumatic systems is efficiency. Pneumatic systems depend on large, noisy compressors to power movements, which can be clunky and prone to breakdowns. For instance, in earlier prototypes, Clone Robotics used a 12-kilogram pneumatic compressor, which overheated and stopped working after just 1 hour of operation. In contrast, Clone Alpha's compact 3-kilogram water pump consumes only 200 watts and can power 40 synthetic muscles continuously, 24/7. This not only makes the robot quieter, but also significantly more reliable and energy efficient. Another benefit of using hydraulics is the incompressibility of water, which allows for smoother and more controlled movements. In pneumatic systems, the compressibility of air can lead to jerky and imprecise motions, making robots appear stiff and unnatural. Clone Alpha's hydraulic muscles avoid this issue entirely, delivering seamless, human-like movements without the vibrations or clunkiness often associated with traditional robots. The hydraulic system also gives Clone Alpha a unique edge in terms of power. Its synthetic muscles, powered by pressurized hydraulic fluid, can exert consistent force over long periods. This means the robot is not only capable of delicate, precise tasks, but also heavy-duty actions, like lifting weights that would otherwise be challenging for a human. By combining these capabilities with advanced sensors, Clone Alpha can adjust the pressure it applies, enabling it to perform both complex and delicate tasks with ease. Advanced nervous system. One of the most fascinating aspects of Clone Alpha is its advanced nervous system, which plays a vital role in giving the robot its lifelike movements and responsiveness. This system is not just impressive, it's revolutionary. It allows the robot to sense, process, and react to its environment in real time, just like humans do. It's a perfect example of how cutting-edge technology can mirror the complexity of biology. At the core of Clone Alpha's nervous system are 70 inertial sensors and 320 pressure sensors. These sensors work together to give the robot an unparalleled awareness of its surroundings. The inertial sensors help it balance and detect motion, while the pressure sensors allow it to feel and adjust the force it exerts when interacting with objects. For example, it can gently pick up a fragile item or apply more force to lift something heavy. This combination of sensors ensures precision in every movement, making it capable of complex and delicate tasks. But sensors alone aren't enough without a brain to process the information. That's where NVIDIA's Jetson Thor GPU comes in. This cutting-edge processor acts like the robot's brain, running Clone Robotics' latest cybernet model. It processes visual data and provides proprioceptive abilities, which means the robot can understand exactly where its limbs are in space. This is similar to how humans instinctively know the position of their arms and legs without looking at them. Thanks to this technology, Clone Alpha can move with remarkable fluidity and accuracy, whether it's walking, grasping objects, or performing intricate tasks. What truly sets Clone Alpha apart is how seamlessly its nervous system works with its biomimetic design. The sensors and GPU don't just control movements, they allow the robot to learn and adapt. Clone Alpha's nervous system can observe and replicate human movements, gradually becoming better at completing tasks. For instance, if it's tasked with folding laundry, it can learn from its owner's actions and improve its technique over time. This advanced nervous system also enables Clone Alpha to perform tasks that are impossible for many other humanoid robots. Unlike robots with stiff mechanical movements, Clone Alpha's system ensures that its motions are smooth, lifelike, and precise. It's a major step forward in bridging the gap between humans and machines. In essence, Clone Alpha's nervous system is what makes it truly extraordinary. It combines advanced sensors, powerful processing, and adaptive learning to create a robot that doesn't just look human, it moves and thinks like one too. This technology is paving the way for a future where robots can work alongside us, seamlessly integrating into our daily lives. Comparison to Tesla's Optimus. When it comes to humanoid robots, Tesla's Optimus has been making waves in the industry, but it's hard to ignore how Clone Alpha is setting a new benchmark. While both robots aim to mimic human movement and assist with practical tasks, Clone Alpha's biomimetic design gives it a significant edge over Tesla's Optimus, allowing it to perform tasks with a level of precision and fluidity that Tesla's bot can't yet achieve. The key difference lies in how each robot is powered. Tesla's Optimus relies on traditional electric motors, which, while impressive, result in movements that appear rigid and mechanical. On the other hand, Clone Alpha uses synthetic muscles powered by myofiber technology. These muscles function much like human muscles, contracting and relaxing in ways that allow for smooth, lifelike motion. This gives Clone Alpha a naturalistic quality that makes it stand out among humanoid robots. Instead of looking like a machine imitating a human, it moves in a way that feels almost organic. One of the most striking features of Clone Alpha is the 10,064 points of articulation in its upper body alone. This level of flexibility allows Clone Alpha to perform delicate and complex tasks with a high degree of accuracy. Whether it's picking up fragile objects or mimicking intricate hand gestures, Clone Alpha's design is far superior. In comparison, Tesla's Optimus, with its electric motors and rigid actuators, struggles to match this level of precision and dexterity. Another critical advantage of Clone Alpha is its hydraulic system, which powers its synthetic muscles. This system, inspired by the human heart, circulates water through its vascular network, enabling movements that are not only powerful, but also silent and efficient. In contrast, traditional motor systems like those in Optimus can sometimes be noisy and lack the same smoothness. Clone Robotics even addressed the inefficiencies of older pneumatic designs, replacing them with this innovative hydraulic approach that allows for continuous operation and seamless motions. The difference becomes even more evident when given the same task. While Tesla's Optimus can perform basic movements, Clone Alpha's superior biomimetic technology enables it to complete tasks with greater precision, adaptability, and lifelike motion. For industries requiring meticulous detail, like healthcare or advanced manufacturing, Clone Alpha's design makes it the better choice. Applications and adaptability. Clone Alpha isn't just a breakthrough in robotics, it's a glimpse into the future of how humanoid robots will integrate into our daily lives. Designed with advanced biomimetic systems that mimic human anatomy, this AI-powered humanoid is built to handle a variety of tasks with precision, efficiency, and lifelike fluidity. From household chores to medical applications, Clone Alpha's adaptability makes it a game-changer in multiple industries. One of its most exciting applications is as a home assistant. Clone Alpha comes preloaded with basic skills like walking, object recognition, and grasping objects. This means it can help with everyday tasks, like fetching your bag, sorting laundry, or even washing dishes without breaking your plates. Unlike traditional robots with slow, stiff movements, Clone Alpha's lifelike dexterity enables it to perform these tasks naturally, thanks to its synthetic muscles powered by myofiber technology. These muscles contract and relax like human muscles, allowing the robot to interact with objects delicately or apply more strength when necessary. Beyond household tasks, Clone Alpha's potential in the medical field is enormous. Its precision and adaptability make it suitable for delicate procedures like invasive surgeries. The robot can learn and refine its movements, making it a valuable tool for assisting surgeons in operating rooms. Similarly, Clone Alpha could be used in elder care, providing assistance to those with limited mobility or performing medical checkups with unparalleled accuracy. In manufacturing and industrial settings, Clone Alpha shines as well. Its ability to handle intricate and repetitive tasks with human-like dexterity makes it ideal for assembly lines or tasks that require careful handling of delicate components. Unlike traditional industrial robots, which are often rigid and task-specific, Clone Alpha's biomimetic design allows it to adapt to different jobs, learning new skills through observation and feedback. Perhaps the most impressive aspect of Clone Alpha is its ability to learn and adapt. Powered by an advanced nervous system with 70 inertial sensors and 320 pressure sensors, it processes feedback in real time. This allows it to respond dynamically to new challenges, whether it's navigating uneven terrain or mastering a new skill taught by its owner. This adaptability makes Clone Alpha suitable for a wide range of roles across diverse industries. In the long run, Clone Robotics aims to create low-cost musculoskeletal android capable of performing all types of labor tasks. With plans to deliver their first 279 prototype units, Clone Alpha represents the next step toward a future where robots seamlessly integrate into our lives, enhancing productivity, care, and convenience. Future development. Clone Alpha isn't just another humanoid robot. It's the beginning of something much bigger. Designed to mimic human anatomy and movement with startling precision, Clone Alpha is paving the way for a new era of robotics. But what's next for this groundbreaking AI humanoid? Clone Robotics has big plans for the future, and the potential is nothing short of revolutionary. The company's immediate focus is on delivering 279 prototype units to select customers. These prototypes will serve as testing grounds, providing valuable feedback on Clone Alpha's functionality and performance. This feedback will allow Clone Robotics to refine the design and ensure that the robot is ready for real-world applications. After this initial phase, the company plans to scale up production, eventually creating thousands of units that can be integrated into various industries. The ultimate goal? To create low-cost musculoskeletal androids capable of performing common labor tasks, from household chores to industrial work. One of the most exciting aspects of Clone Alpha's future development is its potential to learn and adapt. Thanks to its advanced nervous system, which includes 70 inertial sensors and 320 pressure sensors, Clone Alpha can process real-time feedback and improve its performance over time. This adaptability is crucial for its integration into fields like healthcare, where precision and flexibility are essential. Imagine a future where Clone Alpha can assist with delicate surgeries, provide care for the elderly, or even act as a personal assistant for individuals with limited mobility. Another key area of development is energy efficiency. While Clone Alpha's current hydraulic system is already more efficient than traditional pneumatic systems, the company is working on creating a compact energy supply to make the robot even more practical for everyday use. This upgrade will allow Clone Alpha to operate continuously without being tethered to a power source, making it even more versatile. Clone Robotics also plans to expand Clone Alpha's capabilities. While the robot already excels in upper body movements, the company is developing legs that will be based on the same biomimetic principles as the rest of its body. This will enable Clone Alpha to walk, run, and navigate uneven terrain with the same lifelike fluidity it demonstrates in its upper body. Once these developments are complete, Clone Alpha could seamlessly integrate into homes, hospitals, and workplaces, performing tasks with human-like precision and efficiency. In summary, Clone Alpha's future is incredibly promising. With plans to scale production, enhance energy systems, and expand its capabilities, this humanoid robot is set to redefine what robots can do. Whether in homes, industries, or healthcare, Clone Alpha is a glimpse into a future where robots truly work alongside us. AI robots. The Simpsons are kind of spooky when it comes to predicting the future, especially with technology. Take Treehouse of Horror 14, where Homer loses his job due to an alcohol test, hinting at a future where robots take over jobs, something that's happening now with AI. By 2025, robots could be doing a lot more than just assisting. They could be taking over entire roles.
What do you think your greatest skills are?
Well,
I would say that one of my greatest skills is my ability to interact with humans in a conversational manner.
Another episode has Homer and his friends training AI robots, a thought that felt crazy back then but is happening today. But just like in the 1994 Itchy and Scratchy Land episode where robots go rogue, there are real warnings about AI turning against us.
I look at their hands, which have turned into buzzsaws. And
With AI advancing so fast, we might be in for some big changes by 2025. What other Simpsons predictions should we look out for in 2025? Could The Simpsons be the ultimate fortune teller? What you are about to hear will blow your mind. Apple Vision Pro. The Simpsons may have seen the future when they showed Springfield residents using virtual reality headsets in their 2016 episode Friends and Family. The characters used the headsets to travel anywhere, finish tasks, and enjoy life without moving a muscle. Sound familiar? This looks a lot like Apple's Vision Pro, which lets users interact with a virtual world using just their eyes and hands.
A video that has gone viral on social media claims The Simpsons predicted the newly released Apple Vision Pro. And in the clip, characters are seen going about their daily lives. You can see them wearing virtual reality headsets.
The episode hilariously shows how people got so caught up in their virtual lives that they forgot about the real world. In 2025, with devices like the Vision Pro gaining popularity, will we see The Simpsons' prediction come true? Maybe it's time to prepare for a future where virtual reality blends into our everyday lives in ways we never imagined. FIFA controversy. The Simpsons predicted the infamous FIFA bribery scandal in the episode You Don't Have to Live Like a Referee, Season 25, Episode 16. The storyline shows corrupt soccer officials being arrested and highlights bribery in international football. Interestingly, shortly after the episode aired in 2014, real-life FIFA executives were indeed arrested for corruption.
FIFA, the world governing body for soccer, is under fire yet again for corruption allegations related to the 2018 and 2022 World Cup bids,
making the prediction eerily accurate. The episode also features Homer standing firm against taking a bribe while working as a referee, a humorous take that contrasts sharply with real-world events. The show's writers even depicted Brazil losing to Germany in the World Cup, though in real life, this occurred during the semifinals instead of the finals. Looking ahead to 2025, given FIFA's continued controversies and global discussions about transparency in sports, it wouldn't be surprising if The Simpsons' foresight continues to resonate. Black hole. India's recent space launch might help us reveal new secrets about black holes, but a 2013 Simpsons episode, Treehouse of Horror 23, had something even scarier in mind. In this spooky tale, a small black hole appears in Springfield and starts pulling in objects. As it grows larger, it devours more and more, eventually consuming all of Springfield. But instead of destroying everything, the black hole transports the people and objects to another dimension, where extraterrestrial beings greet them as visitors from another realm. It's a wild idea that raises the question, could black holes really be gateways to other worlds? With space exploration advancing, could something like this actually be discovered in 2025? It's both exciting and terrifying to think about. Holographic technology. In the Simpsons episode titled Bart to the Future, we get a fun look into a future where holograms are used for everything, including sending messages. The episode is funny and impressive, but here's the big question. Could holograms actually replace phones by 2025? Could they become our main way to communicate? In that same episode, there's also a scene where a mailman delivers a letter to Bart in the form of a hologram, complete with the phrase, "smell you later," as a sign-off instead of a typical goodbye. This playful take on future communication is pretty fun to think about, especially when you realize that holograms are already starting to pop up in the real world. You can actually find HD 3 holograms in some stores like Best Buy. We're not living in a hologram-filled world just yet, but it's pretty clear that we're on our way. Zombie apocalypse. In The Simpsons, a zombie apocalypse sparked by a food-related crisis becomes a hilariously chilling prediction. In the Treehouse of Horror XX episode, a burger called Burger Square, made from cannibalistic cows, turns out to be a deadly creation. The first person to take a bite, Kent Brockman, quickly transforms into a zombie-like creature called a muncher. The virus spreads fast, turning Springfield into a zombie-infested chaos, leaving only the Simpson family to survive. Bart is mysteriously immune, and the family races to find safety amid the madness. While this wild scenario is full of laughs, it also paints a picture of how a foodborne disaster could spiral out of control. While a zombie outbreak may seem far-fetched, the idea of a food-related pathogen causing mass panic feels a bit too real. Nuclear Armageddon. The Simpsons has once again made a spine-tingling prediction about nuclear Armageddon, and fans can't help but be on edge. In one episode, Homer is the only survivor of a nuclear disaster, and this is a very unsettling thought that feels a little too close for comfort. Another plotline sees a secret organization setting off a nuclear explosion. What's even creepier? The world today is seeing rising nuclear tensions, especially with military threats in the air, like those from Russia. The Simpsons even predicts disruptions like solar flares or nuclear plant meltdowns that could bring chaos. And scientists today are warning about real threats, like cyber attacks on nuclear plants or solar storms messing with our tech. Is it really happening? Only time will tell, but this is a prediction to watch out for. Economic collapse. Imagine this. The Simpsons predicted the financial chaos of 2025, where an economic collapse has the potential to reshape the world as we know it. The show, with its knack for predicting the future, has already given us a glimpse of what this might look like. In one of the episodes, Treehouse of Horror 99, a disastrous economic fallout begins when Homer's job at the nuclear plant goes south, leading to societal breakdown. Fast forward to Back to the Future, and we see Lisa Simpson as president, inheriting a dire budget situation left by the previous administration. Her words echo real-world struggles. As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. Could 2025 see the fulfillment of these Simpsons predictions? If history repeats itself, we might be in for an economic roller coaster, with financial disasters and political power shifts reshaping everything we know. Moving to Mars. One of the most thrilling predictions from The Simpsons is the colonization of Mars. In a standout episode, Lisa and Marge embark on a mission to build a habitat on the Red Planet. While Lisa volunteers for a one-way trip, Marge isn't too thrilled. To stop her, the whole family signs up. The show imagines Mars colonization happening before 2026, though the mission initially fails. Lisa and Marge make it to Mars in 2051, but in a surprising twist, Lisa decides to move to Venus instead. This wild scenario might seem out there, but it aligns with Elon Musk's real-life ambitions for Mars. His SpaceX program is pushing for space travel and aiming to make Mars home for humanity. In fact, many have already applied for this mission, eager to make this space dream a reality. Hover cars. In 2005, The Simpsons predicted that Bart and Lisa would one day use a machine to look into their future. In this vision, Marge leaves Homer after he spends all their money on an underwater house and a hover car. The hover car, though a bit bumpy, takes them through a quantum tunnel, and the scene feels pretty futuristic. Then, in a 1992 episode of Itchy and Scratchy Land *, we see an older Homer and Bart walking down the street, passing by a hover car on their way to the cinema. By then, hover cars have become as common as any other mode of transportation. Fast forward to today, and while hover cars are still a dream for most, The Simpsons might not be too far off. In other episodes, Bart and Lisa cruise around the city in hover cars, showing us a future where they're the primary way of getting around. With all the advancements in tech and things like Elon Musk's work on electric vehicles, it's not too crazy to think we might see hover cars by 2025. Could The Simpsons have gotten this right? Let's wait and see. Autonomous vehicles. In The Simpsons, self-driving cars take a turn for the worse in the episode Baby You Can't Drive My Car. While self-driving vehicles are a huge leap forward, this episode shows how things can go wrong when technology doesn't work as expected. Homer and Marge end up in a self-driving car, and Homer gets confused about how to steer, only for the car to continue moving even when he needs a bathroom break. It's an unsettling thought, right? In real life, we've seen the development of self-driving cars, though they're still a work in progress. Companies like Tesla and Waymo are making strides, but challenges remain, from safety concerns to the legal side of things. There's also the issue of accidents caused by malfunctioning tech, just as The Simpsons predicted, like people walking into traffic while distracted by their VR headsets or having a self-driving car fail to stop in time. But all of these problems will be solved just in time for 2025, and we will get to fully see autonomous vehicles on our roads without major hiccups. Curling gold medalist. In 2025, The Simpsons' prediction about curling will be even more remarkable. In the 2010 episode Boy Meets Curl, Homer, Marge, and the Skinners are seen training in curling and later competing for Team USA at the Winter Olympics. They face off against Sweden in the final, and against all odds, they win the gold medal. The episode aired with this fictional storyline, but it turned out to be eerily accurate. Fast forward to the 2018 Winter Olympics, where the US men's curling team made history by winning their first ever Olympic gold medal, beating Sweden in the final match, just as The Simpsons predicted. The team, led by John Schuster, became national heroes, clinching the gold in a dramatic 10-7 victory over Sweden. This win went viral because the US had never won Olympic gold in curling before, and the match became one of the most memorable moments of the 2018 Games.
Winning an historic gold medal in Pyeongchang, we welcome to the floor of the big board the U.S. men's curling team, John Schuster, Tyler George, Matt Hamilton, John Landsteiner, and Joe Polo.
Schuster and his team faced a lot of pressure, but they pulled off an incredible victory, cementing their place in Olympic history. What makes the prediction even more impressive is that The Simpsons had predicted this event more than 8 years before it happened. Virtual dining. In one unsettling Simpsons episode, the show takes a futuristic dive into virtual reality. While they might not have predicted the exact rise of VR, they definitely saw its potential dangers. Set in 2030, Homer and Marge use VR glasses and feeding tubes to experience virtual fudge, with Homer humorously complaining that virtual fudge tastes like crap. You'd think this no-calorie food would help Homer shed some pounds, but it doesn't. In real life, a company called Aerobanquets RMX has made virtual dining a reality, and even Royal Caribbean is experimenting with VR dining on their cruises. Picture this. Each bite of food transports you to a new virtual setting. Sounds cool, right? But here's the catch. People start wandering around with their VR headsets, causing accidents on the streets. In the show, Homer and Marge's odd way of eating through a feeding tube while plugged into a VR headset raises the question, could VR really change the way we eat and interact with the world? Sure, it sounds fun and futuristic, but as the episode warns, too much immersion in virtual worlds might lead to people losing touch with reality. So could this be the future of dining and living? Well, it seems like we're already heading that way. Large-scale environmental disaster. Who remembers the Simpsons movie from 2007? You know, the one where Homer somehow manages to dump a ton of pig poop into Springfield Lake, kicking off an environmental crisis of epic proportions? Naturally, the government steps in and wraps the town in a gigantic bubble to quarantine the disaster. A bit over the top? Sure, but the whole environmental mess? Well, that feels a little too close to home, doesn't it? Fast forward to 2025, and there are predictions of climate change right in our faces, rising sea levels, extreme weather, wildfires, and all that good stuff. While a bubble over Springfield might be a bit too extreme, it's not too far-fetched to imagine how these kinds of disasters could lead to huge real-life problems. Take a look at cities like Miami and New York, which are gearing up for flooding, or California, battling constant wildfires. All this stuff may get worse in 2025, and it looks like we might be heading towards some serious environmental consequences unless we start taking action. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, click the next video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.